Welcome to the 2022 Wheelchair Comparison, brought to you by the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation and Gold Pictures. I'm Mia Scheikowitz, and I'm thrilled to be hosting this year's Wheelchair Comparison as we look at the best manual and power wheelchairs on the market. Personal experience and word of mouth is the best way to find a wheelchair. Talk to your peers, find out what works for them, maybe they have some tips, and that's why this comparison is so important.
So basically, I had the guy come fit me for the chair, and we sat down with the physical therapist, and they walked me through what features would be useful. And yeah, this was my first experience getting a chair custom made for my body, which I've learned so much, so I would definitely do things different in the future. But yeah, we had to go through the whole insurance approval situation, which was tough, which I did not expect because it's a wheelchair.
When I got my first wheelchair, it was when I was first injured and I really didn't know what I needed or necessarily what I wanted. So I was given a wheelchair to me from the hospital, and I had that for a couple years, but realized there were certain things that needed to be upgraded on it.
Honestly, the guy that was fitting me said, "You're gonna get big and we want you to grow into the chair." So when the chair arrived, it was wide and I was kind of swimming around in it. And I felt really uncomfortable. It wasn't the color that I wanted. It was just a number of things that didn't go right.
I'm very, very cautious about having people tell me what chair I need rather than me doing my own research.
Talk to another person in a wheelchair, someone that has your same injury level, because they're gonna have more direct information to what's better for you than these supposed professionals who just wanna sell you a product. I think that if I would have had that, I would have had my first chair would have been more practical for my needs. And not just for wheelchairs, like anything, personal products or just everyday life, you talk to someone who's in your same position, not someone who doesn't know about your injury or is just guessing at what is good for you. You can read everything about somebody's injury, but if you haven't lived in that experience, then you don't know what they're actually going through.
I have heard that there are some medical supply companies that push certain wheelchairs that they're going to get a bigger commission on. That shouldn't be the case. It should be about the person's needs, and the person should choose for themselves what works best.
I would tell someone shopping for their first chair, if they had the opportunity to actually sit down in a couple different chairs, that would be ideal. I didn't have that experience. This was my first experience getting to try multiple chairs. They've just been so helpful.
When I'm shopping for a new chair, the most important things for me are the weight. I like them to be lightweight so I can transfer in and out of my car.
The lighter the better. 2, how sporty and cute it looks. And 3, how it fits me. If I can get it custom made so that it fits my width and then it feels like a glove.
I like something that's really streamlined, as small and as fit to my body as possible, because I like to be fast in my chair and make quick turns.
Having a power wheelchair with good speed is very important for quality of life.
Something that had a long battery life, something that would be powerful, that could go over hills and things like that. Kind of prefer the smoother ride as opposed to...
The chair is an extension of our body, so we like our chair to look a certain way. So I do think that's really important, and I love all the fun colors that are coming out, and I'm definitely gonna, I've been shopping around for new rims and hubs and wheels to update my personality in my chair a little bit.
Guess if you're gonna roll, you might as well roll in style, huh?
The Wheelchair Comparison Web Series, brought to you by the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation and Gold Pictures.